This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life. Just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Alright everyone, welcome to some Max Payne 3. This is one of my favourite games, and people were like shitting on it, like, oh, it doesn't compare to like the old games and stuff, but like, I have played this game through like four times, and I just love it, man. But for some reason people just kinda didn't really feel it, like at the time, because I would think we were expecting too much. Fuck it, we're gonna roll with it. What was that? I'm using the controller. And there was like a thing where it was like soft, medium, hard. Maybe you don't get that in controller, or maybe it's it goes default. Nah. Fuck it. Let's do it. Off. Invert. Like, invert is disgusting. I'm sorry, but nobody should ever use invert. Like, unless you're flying like a plane, where you have to like pull up. Like I know Brad, I think Brad uses invert, and I hate it. I actually hate it. Every single time he plays the game, he has to invert the controls.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
I guess they call
That's
it
funny.
getting
It's supposed to
fucking
be a
shit
charity
on.
thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. You better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. And something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock
Apologies
implants.
for the title. I'm trying to like
Look at Marcel.
everything.
Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European
Well,
education in a coke habit will do.
Every time I try to make the stream title,
very funny,
I
Max.
start broadcasting.
Oh,
it
excuse
puts
me.
it to the last one. So
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Passos! What the hell was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear.
You're gonna have
Got this floor?
to sort this name
Sure.
out.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
I'm sorry, but the stream has to be renamed. I'm not having that. There you go. For some reason, like every time, like I did, like before I started streaming, I actually named it. Named it like the stream, but it keeps reverting it to the previous stream that I did. For some reason, I have no idea why. So I could like type in, like, do a stream, then leave it, start next one, type in the new name, and then it'll give it the previous one. I have no idea why. And it is doing my head in, because like, but you obviously the first thing when you try to like fucking make a stream, the last thing I do is like put the stream of the wrong name. Where are we? This is the thing I don't get. So like once I save it, I want to go back to where I was before. Right. See, it's went back to say Middle Earth again. No. That's just sloppy. I hate that. That's just sloppy. There we go. We're back. Max Payne 3 live stream. That's what I want. Right. Yeah, I need to go for a pee, and we'll be back with more Max Payne action in just a second. Alright, we're back. And one thing I want to mention is if you're in the same boat as me and you want to play some Max Payne 3, didn't realise that was rhyme, is there's all these little things. Apparently Windows 10 isn't compatible with certain games. Like I wanted to play the very first Batman game, not compatible. And there's always these little tips to say do this, do that. And one of the things that worked for me was not launching the game from the main exe, if you know what I mean. But you know, like you try to launch the game and you say, "Oh, Max Payne 3 launch," and that doesn't work